Hello, buddy! Okay, guys. So I'm actually like pretty excited making this video here because it's a pretty big deal. Uh, don't worry about my ping. I know it looks awful, but who cares about that? So let's talk about the role play. So obviously you saw on my channel, I posted some community stuff related to the role play, some like teasers and stuff. So we're gonna be talking about this guy's journey right here, Fade's journey. Let's go.
Fade's journey. Right here. I'm
So
Fade.
he's Fade, and we're gonna talk about what this role play is. Now, obviously, I'm gonna just say it's right off the rip. I have streamed RPs on my channel before, but that was like years ago, and it was the worst thing of all time. It was cringy. It has nothing to do with any of whatever the hell me and Joy were doing like years ago. It was terrible. It was awful garbage. So, what is Fade's journey? I'm gonna quickly just say that right now. I hate that I even have to explain it because, you know, there's so much lore on this streams from like other channels, so I'm gonna talk about that right now. So this roleplay pretty much started with there were pretty much multiple like series for this roleplay. One of them being the Capture Default roleplay. Now Jordy, he used to stream this roleplay under the channel name, I believe it was like Velvetine or something. He used to stream it, and unfortunately, in the end, his channel got dusted because of something he accidentally did with it. So we lost all of the fucking stuff. And then Salwinder, you guys should know who that guy is. He's been on the fucking, he's been on my streams multiple times now. He ended up in the end taking over to record because I just didn't want to do it at the time, I guess. So he decided to start recording it, and pretty much in the end, on his channel, which was his channel name was like Vapor Oathbreaker, he had everything.
Second.
Okay.
When you said, when obviously I deleted my channel, by accident of course, total mistake, it was between you and him to start recording the roleplay. Did you actually not want to? Was that the actual reason?
I don't fucking remember, but I'm assuming back then I just didn't want to. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that was obviously a very massive mistake. That's for sure. Wish you did back then, because then it would have been on your channel, safe and secure, which is not right now. So, yep.
Well, I guess it's happening now, so it's whatever, I guess. But pretty much, the Sounder guy, so I'm just calling him the Sounder guy, and he pretty much took matters into his own hands, and he posted all the Fade's Journey episodes, pretty much everything related to this roleplay on his channel. But the fucking guy decided one day that he decided to be, I'm gonna use his words exactly. He was petty. He was angry at us over the roleplay. Why was he angry again? Why do I not remember why? Oh yeah, because it was like, there's so much history, so much like backstory to like what happened here. But pretty much the roleplay wasn't going the way he wanted it to go, and me and Jordy had our vision for the roleplay. So in the end, he kind of like, I'm just gonna use these words. He crashed out. And he decided to enlist all the videos. I guess I don't know what it was. It was like a gotcha moment. Like, ha, I did that. And then
Exactly
recently,
what it was. Exactly.
when Jordy talked to him, Jordy confronted him on that, and someone was like, "Yeah, I was being petty." Blah blah blah.
Yep.
And he said he again. List. He said he brought them back. He put them all back on his channel. But for some reason, him doing that completely destroyed his channel. So now his channel is destroyed and gone. Now, Sounder, no offense, bum, but offense. You are a bit of an idiot for that. If you see this, you are an idiot for doing that because we lost like 4 years of this roleplay. So.
All because he wanted to be petty to try to get back at us. You know, even though he wasn't pressing the option to actually delete the videos, I think it was just unlisting them. He still shouldn't even be messing with that right now. Like, there's literally, like, there was no need. But in his mind, he thought there was because of the situation, right? The whole thing about him wanting to do the roleplay that way and then us wanting to do it our way. So that created a lot of conflict, right? As you already said. So that's why he did that. And now, the roleplay, and there's absolutely no footage of that roleplay anymore. Doesn't exist. And yeah.
Yep. And unfortunately, in the end, he crashed out. So not only with him unlisting the videos at the time, he also left the roleplay. So pretty much a few months ago, back in like October or November, I think it was in October, he left the roleplay because of like personal stuff and whatever that was happening, like his mental, because he'd been doing the roleplay for so long or whatever. So he left the roleplay, and then I announced on my channel that the roleplay would be getting done as a duo. The second I posted that community post, like a day later, this fucking guy said he would like to come back, and then that happened, which sucks that he even did that originally, because now we lost this entire roleplay, and so now I kind of have to do a big explanation video.
Man, back then, I mean, first of all, I really wish I never accidentally deleted my channel, and then I wish you would have taken the mantle and recorded the roleplays. But if you actually didn't want to, if that was actually a reasoning back then, you fucked up big time. You fucked up big time back then, bro. Because it cost us a lot. But you know what? It is what it is. It happened. It's gone now, and we have to pick up the pieces. Which, I mean, really, there's almost none left. We know what happened, of course, because we were in the roleplay. But the footage is gone. So I think we should explain maybe a little bit about, if you want to, because I know you said you wanted to talk about, you know, that as well. The lore of the roleplay, if you could just do it maybe briefly a little bit. Just go over it a little bit, you know.
Yeah. So pretty much where we are standing right now is we're at the Light Corps ship. Light Corps is the main like hero group, the main group, they're the main characters of this whole series. So obviously this roleplay has had multiple series and all this stuff. Capture Default, Mecha's Journey, Mecha's Ancestors' Journey. There may have been like side stuff back then. I think we did a roleplay called Flooded at one point during like Chapter 2 Season 3.
Flooded, yep. I also remember The Future Is Yours. That actually never happened, but I remember that too. That sounds familiar. There was a lot of them too. I don't remember all of them, but yeah.
Yeah, so
they were all
this
on my channel.
This roleplay has a lot of lore, but Joy's channel has been it's gone completely. All those streams are gone. They're dead. Yep. And pretty much Light Corps though, they're like the main hero group, and I guess I'll explain this more here. So, the Capture Default, the main character was Jonesy. Hence the name Capture Default. He was captured in a prison, like a default prison. He broke out by some, he didn't break out per se. I don't remember what happened exactly in the first episode of it, like how we got out. I think Jack helped him, or there was some, like, somehow we got out. I don't fucking remember how. It was so long ago, and I can't go back and look.
I know he definitely fought. I know Jonesy definitely fought to get out, like, he did help himself out. I don't think it was just Jack. I think Jack was there to assist him. I remember him stealing the car from Rogue Agent, or whatever. He ran him over. That was the death of the first villain. Rogue Agent. So... That's about all I remember. It's so long ago, and it hasn't been on YouTube in years, so it's really hard to remember.
So pretty much, that all happened, and we were mentioning a guy named Jack. So Jack... He's like Jonesy's best bro. They've been best friends forever, man. They go back. They go back since this prison moment, since the start of the whole series, since the start of it all.
Yes.
And I should let you guys know, the Capture Default, we did that in 2019. So that's like 5 years ago. No, 6 years ago almost. That's ridiculous. And that was during the end of Chapter 1. So it was before like the end event. Good times. And
Season X.
Pretty much, I don't remember a lot what happened after that. I think not long after that, if I can try to remember here, the end event happened. Chapter 2 started. Jonesy, I think Jack trained Jonesy or something to become like more of like a warrior or whatever. I don't remember a lot of it because it was like all that's on Joy's channel, and that's obviously completely dead now, so it's impossible to go back and look at what happened. But either way,
you don't have to explain. I said briefly earlier, bro. So you don't have to explain like everything, like from the very beginning. Then you know, just let's explain a little bit of Fade's journey, Inverted Fate, technically. Season 10, the other 21 episodes. just do it briefly. You know, just explain the plot of season 10.
Yeah, okay. So, Faith Journey and Verd Fate. Now let's talk about what we're gonna end up doing now as a duo, because, yeah. So on this Saunders channel, he had all 10 seasons of the roleplay, and we will be finishing off season 10. So, episode 21 through, it seems like it's gonna be episode, no, 22, well, not 21, I keep thinking episode 21 hasn't happened yet. That's because how bad episode 21 was actually. That was an awful episode. Because of him.
Atrocious.
Sorry. And it's gonna be episode 22 through probably 30. We're probably gonna like extend it to like episode 30 instead of like doing it like 25 episodes. So let's talk about, I guess, what's happening in season 10. So in season 10, the Light Corps, they are dealing with a new threat, and this threat is a little bit, let's just say, they on paper, and I guess just overall, they don't really have a chance to beat this person, and this person's name, this being's name, is Xenos. So, Xenos, he's pretty much the time god. He's pretty much behind everything.
Time, yep.
And Xenos is not necessarily a villain, though. Technically, Light Corps the villain because of all the mistakes they have made over all these years and everything. And Xenos is trying to restore balance to the universe, pretty much. That's what he's trying to do. And Light Corps obviously they don't really see that. But some of the members of Light Corps did see the vision per se. So some of them did join the Xenos side. So some of those being who I am right now, Singularity / Paradigm, Stubert, and Jack also joined. I think it's more lore on Jack here. Jack, he's also the Fire King as well. So there was that also. It's pretty like big lore drop, I guess. Like Jack's the Fire King. It sucks I have to even explain that because it's so obvious. But to my channel,
right?
that's like
Wouldn't
very.
have to.
It's new information to my channel.
Today.
So yeah, it's sad. But Jack's the Fire King. He also saw the vision. He went to the Xenos side. One of Saunders' characters, Kelsier, he also saw the vision. He went to the Xenos side. But obviously, and I guess we'll get to that in a second about Saunders' characters. We'll do that after. But pretty much Xenos is... He's recruiting some Light Corps members on his side because he is doing the right thing, believe it or not, and Light Corps isn't doing the right thing. There's some Light Corps members that are like very stubborn, that aren't gonna join Light Corps. What? The Xenos side, fucking like talking so much information I feel like I have to give right now. Some of those being Fade, he's obviously not good join the Xenos side. Carbide's not good join the Xenos side. Vendetta's not good. Yeah, Vendetta's also a character as well. He's not gonna join. Yeah.
Everything that you are saying right now, these are all the heroes, just to be clear. They've been in the roleplay for years. Like, these characters date, you know, back a while. So yeah, there's still other ones too. Like, there's so many. But yeah, some characters will join, some characters will stay loyal to Light Corps, and yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how it is. And you'll understand more when we do episode 22. And when we do episode 22, you'll know who's on the Xenos side, and you know who's not on the Xenos side. We're also gonna be, we're gonna be doing a lot of. I'm not gonna like reveal really anything at all, but we're gonna be doing some like crazy stuff. So at the end of the day, this is a Fortnite roleplay, so it's not always gonna make sense. We're gonna have fun with it time to time. So we might add something like that you think wouldn't make sense, but since it's a time season, we can kind of get away with some of that goofy stuff, I guess, per se. So some weird stuff might happen, but it doesn't really matter. It's a Fortnite roleplay, and if it's fun, if it's enjoyable, that's all that matters to me and this Jordy guy. Yep, let's go.
It's true.
So there's that. Now let's talk about Saunders' characters here. So, Sounder played a lot of important characters. Some of them were dead towards the end. He played as Kelsier. Kelsier's not dead, but he went to, like, the Xenos side. So, me and Jordy are not going to play as any of his characters. I'm going to reveal that right now. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to explain to you how his characters are all going to vanish. We'll figure that out when the time comes. because there's still some time before we do episode 22 and then actually like start doing this. But pretty much his characters will not be getting played by me and Jordy. Me and Jordy are going to be playing as the characters we already have, but we will be potentially doing some things that will make the hero side sort of more stacked again. Jordy has a lot of characters to play as still on the hero side. He still has
yeah.
But I don't. I don't because of what happened. So there's definitely going to be some.
We figured out some possibilities, some solutions, you know, like a workaround to be able to find out how you can play more characters instead of who you'll have right now, which is Torin, another character played by Kuman Gavawait, who was actually brought back at the end of episode 21. God, what a horrible episode. I think the only characters you have right now that are on the hero side, it's Torin, and then I think it's Midas. And AIM is dead, so I really think that's it right now. I'm pretty sure. Is that right?
So
that's it. Yeah. So I mean, we thought of ideas of how to get other better characters back, and that is what's gonna happen.
So yeah, that's what's gonna happen there. I plays a lot of. No offense, Midas is an alright character. He hasn't done too much though to make him super important right now. He's felt more important like recently, but that's because that's all I can play really. And Torin, she was dead, but she was brought back. She was technically dead. I guess it was thought that she was dead forever. So we brought her back via some explanation. I don't fucking remember how. It was like some light, and I don't actually remember at all. But she came back. Can't go back and look, by the way, because
nope.
This channel, Sounders channel is seemingly seems to be dead now. So there's that. So pretty much what's gonna happen there. Actually, what am I talking about? Okay, actually, no. What should I bring up next?
I think, I don't know, but you were saying something about characters that you were playing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen here is some characters from the past, or you'll see what happens. You'll see what happens. I don't want to reveal too much. You have to wait and see. So pretty much what's gonna happen. Here's a big reveal. No, I'm kidding. Okay. But you'll have to wait and see what we have planned. But there is that. So this roleplay will be getting extended to I almost said 90 episodes.
Oh my!
Holy hell! To 30 episodes. So we're gonna be starting from episode 22 to episode 30, and let's just say
it's a real shame we'll only have the last 9 to see. Could have saw like the whole season, those other 21 episodes, but it's fine though. Yeah, 9 more to go.
Yeah. So we're kind of just gonna be continuing off what we have now, and finishing as a duo. And this roleplay was always a duo roleplay when it first started until Sounder joined. Not long after it started, he ended up joining. But it did start as a duo roleplay, so it's going to be finished as a duo roleplay. So, there we
Poetic.
go. Yep. So, I'm not sure what else I can really mention here. I guess I'll say this right now.
Plot, I think mostly of season 10, and a lot of the characters. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think you covered a pretty good amount of stuff.
Yeah. I guess I'll mention maybe one more thing here, and I don't know if it's like confirmation. Could be like a little reveal here, but the Light Core ship here. It's safe to say that this might be the new baseball, the baseball operations again, like the main place. I don't know if it is, but I think it'd be cool.
I think it would be cool too.
Because Sounder does have a map that we always use named Meridia. That place is, again, it's his map, but he's not in the roleplay anymore. So that won't be getting used anymore, and that place was already doomed towards the end of the roleplay season anyways. So
it's a cool map, but, you know, it was getting used way too much. Honestly, most of the, just saying it now, like, you already know this, but, like, yeah, most of the season, a lot of it was just, like, at the Meridia outpost, you know, just talking, stuff like that. I think there'll be more variety with this. Because the Light Core ship is going to be, it'll be more refreshing going here often. And there's still other bases too that we have. So yeah, we have some good stuff.
So. This is probably going to be like Light Core's main place. This was always their main place before Meridia ended up getting like involved, but Before Summoner and Meridia, or before Meridia existed, I believe this was like the main place. It was Light Core ship. So here's this place,
Yes.
the Light Core ship, and this is new to my channel. This is not new at all to the roleplay, but to my channel, this is new. So here's the Light Core ship, guys, in all of its glory, and this will be probably the main base. But again, enjoy some other like bases for Light Core that will be used.
Right.
But this is definitely the main one, and it is the Light Core ship. So let's go.
It's very old, very OG.
Man. So, I think I covered most everything I can. This stream's going on like 20 minutes here. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can really talk about. Like really. Someone tells me I'm gonna forget, and then I'm gonna be annoyed that I didn't include it in this.
Yeah, exactly. So let's take a second here and just like think.
Yeah, like what else should I mention? I didn't really go into this with much of a plan besides everything I talked about, so there's that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll say this right now. I guess I'll say this here. So, the main, I guess I can call him the main antagonist, which is Xenos, but he's not technically a villain. It's hard to explain. He's balanced. He's in between. It's like
Exactly.
whatever.
He's neutral. You know,
Uh,
kind of like Deadpool, I guess. He's not bad, but he's
Yeah.
not good. He just wants
So-
what's best for the universe. Light Core is messing a lot of things up.
yeah.
So yeah.
So, Xenos, he is played by me. But if it comes to it, Jordy can also play as him. If it's like impossible, Jordy might also have to play as him in a scene. It's fine. Like Xenos is one of the only characters that I would let someone else play as for the most part. Because
Well,
These
I mean,
ki-
our main
yeah.
reason is because you were playing Paradigm in one of the deleted, scenes now, but because obviously Paradigm is working with Xenos, so you play both characters, so I have to be Xenos in that scene. So if there's ever another scene with Paradigm, Xenos, or whatever, then yeah, it's okay. It's a shared character.
Xenos will be a shared character. I usually play as him, but again, it's a dual
Yeah.
role play. And Summoner, when Summoner was in the role play, he didn't have Ice King, at least the gold version of Ice King, so he couldn't even play
Well,
as
I
him.
don't-
So
yeah, I don't think it does.
Xenos will be a shared character, and obviously Jordy plays Fade. I play Singularity. Also has Paradigm. I know Singularity in like Fortnite lore is not actually Paradigm. I'm pretty sure they just retcon that character. I'm pretty sure if I'm correct, Singularity, like in the actual Fortnite story, doesn't even exist anymore. I think they completely retconned
Oh,
her
wow.
for Brie Larson. So that
Well, good thing
happened.
That's not connected to this. This is our story here. So yeah.
Yeah. So obviously we do use a lot of the storyline, the Fortnite storyline in this roleplay, but not
Yeah, but
everything.
obviously not all of it, because
not everything,
that
because-
we definitely don't agree with. Like Paradigm is not going to be Brie Larson. She's been Singularity since the start.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
can't
always gonna
change
be
we
that.
can't change it for the roleplay. We can't change it last
Not
second.
happening
It's
at all.
stupid. So it's always been Singularity for Paradigm, at least for this roleplay.
Always will be.
And it will stay like that, obviously, towards the end of it. So try to think what else I can mention here before I obviously end the stream. Then I post it or public it. I mean. I guess I can like mention this right here, and that is like, is there gonna be like scripts and stuff? There will be scripts for certain scenes, but not a lot of it. A lot of this roleplay will just be on the fly mainly. I know, like, that might sound like a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, trust me. A lot of this roleplay overall was always done on the fly, and it was fun throughout most of it usually. But there might be scripts for like a Xenos part because Xenos does need to. He does need to say certain things, so there's that.
There will be assistance for those scenes for sure.
But most scenes in this role, and there we go.
Like they usually always are, right? Yeah. So
Yeah. So
I don't know if there's really like a lot more to say about season 10 and the whole series,
yeah,
because it does feel like there's something missing. That wouldn't be the case if the channel was still up. But
Yeah.
it's gone, so I guess there's really nothing to do about that. There isn't. I don't know what else there's to say. about the roleplay though.
Unless Sounder
sure.
just randomly messages us in the next few hours saying that he fixed it or something, but
That would be awesome. That would be great.
So
I hope he does, but I don't know if that's really likely. We'll see.
So I'm gonna bring that up now. Maybe someone will somehow manage to fix it. But for all we know right now, his channel is dead. It's gone. It's deleted. It's pretty much deleted.
Oh, man, that's just so annoying. So much content, so much roleplay
And
on that channel.
yeah.
And now we have to kind of explain what happened. There's still like a lot missing. Like we're missing like tons of stuff. I don't even think we scratched the surface, but it's
Nope.
okay because we can't mention everything. It's hard to remember everything that happened, especially when you don't have it to look back on it. It's impossible almost. Don't have any
Yep.
like fucking lore scripts. He has all that stuff. I think I don't know, but yeah, I mean, hopefully he actually does that though. Hopefully he like just randomly gets it back. That'd be awesome. I doubt that's gonna happen, but yep.
Hopefully he does, but the way Sounder like said in like the chat, somebody tells me he's not even gonna try to
Oh,
get
yeah,
it back.
sounds done.
So yeah. So it's not looking good for that, but either way, I'm gonna be the one to stream it in the end. And this roleplay will be finished on my channel, and it will be the
Yep.
last 9 episodes. And
9
this video
episodes
is mainly
left,
just
21
explaining.
down. Exactly, 21 down, 9 to go. Total of 30, obviously. And
Yep.
we'll give it the rightful ending.
So there we go, guys. I don't know if there's anything else I have to talk about. It's not really seeming like it. I don't really know.
Yeah, I feel more cleared up now.
I'm sure I can
Yeah.
always make another video when I want. I mean, it's my channel. I can do what I fucking want, honestly. But for right now, that's really everything. So, Fate's Journey, Inverted Fate. I'm not, like, entirely sure if this is... It's probably still going to be called Fate's Journey, Inverted Fate. That's probably still the name of it. Unless we just call it Fate's Journey. But who knows yet? I think Inverted Fate's fine, but we'll see. It might just be Fate's Journey. It might just be Fate's Journey, Inverted Fate. It's probably going to stay Fate's Journey, Inverted Fate, though. But, that's really everything to talk about for now, guys. So, this roleplay, it's going to be a dual roleplay. That's 100% happening. When's it going to happen? Probably this year. Probably. No, it should happen this year.
Yeah, maybe
Not
next
then.
year. Maybe next year, but we'll see.
Might happen in 2026. If a delay happens, then maybe 2027. But no, the roleplay definitely should be happening this year. We just gotta figure out a few things, and then when we have like pretty much like a full like plan set in stone, then that's gonna be around the time when we will be ready to do it. So I'm not gonna say any time frame. I'm just gonna say the year 2025. It definitely should happen this year, and there we go. So that's it, guys. That's really all I can talk about here for now. And any last things you want to like say, Jordy, or do you think this is the end of the stream?
That's the end.
Alright, well, that's it, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it will be about. So, goodbye.